What is going on, good people of the internet? My name is Dave Phillips, and I am with Beyond Facts. Yesterday, Google documents were leaked. They are pretty much saying if you do not adhere to the good neighbor policy or the misrepresentation policy, there's two official policies that were dubbed. One, the misrepresentation policy. The misrepresentation policy and the good neighbor policy. It informs the company's XPA News Blacklist. It was actually documented and approved on August 13th of 2018 by 4 people that are pretty high up there in Google. This is from Daily Caller. The purpose of the blacklist will be to bar sites from surfacing any search feature or news product. It will not cause a demotion in the organic search results or re-index them altogether. So they will still be in the organic algorithmic Google search, but they will just no longer pop up as news. And you know, I was talking about this earlier. I did a little video on Facebook. I'm just trying to get a better understanding about it so I can talk and be more efficient in my vernacular, although I'm stuttering quite a bit. But as I take breaks, this is backing up. But I was thinking that, you know, I don't think they're just targeting the right-wing people. I think it's just mainly all of the insanity that's out there. Now, don't get me wrong. People do like conspiracy theories and stuff. But when conspiracy theories start becoming the norm, and that's all you hear as news is being reported, instead of cold, hard facts, the lines start becoming construed. Okay? So, you could have somebody reporting, and then on a few little bullet points, you know, they have their opinions that could be portrayed as facts that start making the public's opinion, you know, leaning into this crazy thought process. But I don't just see these alt-right type of commentators doing this. I see this daily on CNN, daily on Fox. And Fox, of course, is more right, and CNN is definitely more left. But when you have these narratives that really just harm the people and try to keep us separated, and it does. It seems like the politicians are really calling the shots. But when you look at the companies and the owners of these companies, they're really the ones telling their editors to sit there and say, hey, this is what we want to see, and this is not what we want to see. And so they are pushing a narrative. They most definitely are. Every single news outlet that isn't just describing the facts, and most of them are opinion pieces. I mean, Tucker Carlson, I like what he has to say a lot of the times, but he's very opinionated. It's not facts. You definitely need to do your own fact checking. Like, I keep hearing about how all these right-wing, or these people that fall on the right side, these commentators, reporters, and such, they're being banned and blocked off of YouTube, off of Facebook. The only one major one I really know of is Alex Jones. Now, other people kind of, well, no, I can't say that. Alex Jones, and then you have Ryan Upchurch, which, you know, I'm sure some people think Upchurch may be a little extreme. But, I mean, I find him funny. I find him humorous. To each their own. I mean, so, he's banned. I know a couple, but I am sure there are people on the left that are banned as well. I mean, I have to say, it's the ones that speak the loudest and the ones that have the most I would like to say the most ridiculous ideals, but a lot of the times they're not ridiculous, and especially to those people. But the ones that have the most outrageous type of thoughts when it comes to things, and they think a certain way. And I'm not saying 100% of it's wrong. I mean, Alex Jones may be wrong in some things, and he may be right in others. Do I think that there's lizard people hanging out amongst us? I really don't think there's lizard people hanging out amongst us. Now, this whole thing with the frogs being gay, he was mainly just reading off an article that was published by, a school like MIT. I forget what it is now, but that's what the professor said. That's what the professor wrote. And he just said, "The frogs are turning gay!" And so everybody was memeing the fuck out on that. Oh, I said a naughty word. Everybody just memed out on that. But, I mean, he was just reading what the professor noted and documented. And apparently the frogs were trying to impregnate other male frogs. And that's what he was talking about. It is funny. It's funny, but I think the extremes on both sides are being blocked. I don't think it's one side. Now, it is a dangerous horn to toot. I mean, but I still see every day all my conservative news outlets. Now, once all of a sudden Shapiro is gone, Crowder is gone, Allsup is gone, all these people that I've come to know because of YouTube and stuff, once they start disappearing, yes, I will be more concerned and more acutely aware. But apparently they've been saying these people I don't know that I haven't really been following how they got banned. This one gentleman, I guess recently on Monday, he has 600,000 followers and he got banned, and it was nothing out of nowhere. All of a sudden they said he has hate speech, but people were saying he's a very calm, right-leaning person, but he got his YouTube channel back, so I'm not sure exactly what the discrepancy was there or the reason why he was banned, but it didn't seem to take long for him to actually get it back. But continuing, memo about this deceptive news: Blacklist was also obtained by the caller, showing its last edit was December 3rd, 2018, a week before Pickall's congressional testimony. The document, which describes the process by which a site can be blacklisted for deceptive news, clearly shows that there is a manual component. The beginning of the workflow starts, then a website is placed on a watch list, which is used for monitoring of sites to determine if they violate the Good Neighbor policy. This watch list is maintained and stored by ARES, with access restricted to policy and enforcement specialists working on the Good Neighbor policy. Access to the listing can also be shared at the discretion of P Council and legal investigations on a need-to-know basis to enforce or enrich the policy violations. The investigation of the watch list is done in the tool Athena, the ARES manual review tool, and intake signals from Search WebSpan and ARES in order to complete reviews. Once the domain is determined to be violating the misrepresentation policy or the Good Neighbor policy, such patterns are then added to deceptive_news_blacklist_domains.txt by the trust and safety team. The document indicates that there is, among other things, a manual review tool involved in maintaining the blacklist. On the blacklist are a number of conservative sites, including Gateway Pundit, Matt Walsh's blog, Gary North's blog, TeaPartyCommunist.com. See, what I really should have done, because they have these 4 different conservative websites, but I wonder how many. See, this is just my thing. The narrative is always skewed to the left or to the right. I mean, it's good to know this information, that this is out there. Yes, it's good to know that if you don't follow the Good Neighbor policy, and I don't know why I cannot remember stuff like this, but the misrepresentation policy and the Good Neighbor policy, if you do not follow those, and you are a news entity, and you are trying to provide public accurate reporting, yes, that's good to know. But from what I saw, there was 4 major conservative websites that were on this list, and from my understanding, they probably violated the policy. Now, do I believe that policy is golden? No, I don't believe that policy is golden. But Google is not necessarily a public space. I mean, you'd like to think it is, but it's a privately owned company. Same thing with Facebook. Facebook isn't in a public space. It's a privately owned company, and it's a service for free that they provide for free. So if you don't like their policies, you need to get your information elsewhere, or there's a market for a conservative only /friendly search engine, conservative friendly / only video sharing. I mean, I understand the culture nowadays is becoming super duper PC, and there has to be a place where it can be more how you feel, and you can curse and you can say these naughty words, but when you're doing the news, you do have to report. Now, how many, like I said, how many left-wing websites are on this blacklist? I mean, I would like, and maybe this is my fault if I'm doing the reporting. I haven't found how many left websites are not on this list. And maybe that's what I'm going to do now, so I can report to you guys and give you guys the actual factual news, and not just read the conservative stuff, but give you guys the best information I possibly can. So I'm actually going to get off of here, and that video probably won't be until tomorrow, but until then, be easy. Alright, see ya.